interesting, but also ominous, because the assumption's been from fans, those of us that get to do this for a living, is that making the playoffs, even as a wild card team, would be good enough for John Henry. And that the Red Sox have subscribed to that belief. But that's not true. What Cotillo just said, it's about what are their real chances to win the World Series. That's what John Henry is considering. Those are the numbers they pump into Mother, the mainframe.
Gross.
And it spits it back, and it's probably not a high number. So he says, let's do nothing at the trade deadline.
Well, why even bother playing the game?
Yeah, right.
Why bother playing? Why even bother having the human beings on the field decide the thing?
Right.
Just look at the computer. What's the win probability? I'm so sick of win probability and playoff percentage, or the Fangraph playoff percentage.
On July 31st, a couple of years ago, what the hell was it for the Arizona Diamondbacks?
Ridiculous. Or the Atlanta Braves the year.
Yeah, right.
They actually won it all.
Right.
So, why even bother playing the games if that's all you're going to do?
Right. And that doesn't even get into the other element potentially, which is there is benefit to being in the postseason beyond just winning the World Series.
Big time.
There's a lot of
Especially
benefit.
for young players.
Bingo, Murray. Yep.
The
Bingo.
whole fan base.
Right. All of it. Everybody.
The whole operation has been too long without real games that matter in October. Those are fun. It's why you watch. It's why you pay tickets to go to the games. It's why you're in the whole thing. It's why you're in. It's why you're a fan in the first place. Is for those moments, and you don't always win. You usually don't win. That's the way that it works. Only 1 of 30 win. So anyone who has a low World Series probability, we're throwing up the. Go ahead, Vinny. Would you throw those back up there for me, please? The odds to win the World Series. So other than 4 teams, everyone is 10-1 or greater.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So the Yankees are plus 1,000, which means they're 10-1. Mm-hmm. Everyone else, and then there's 4 teams. So the Dodgers are plus 290. That's way too low. But Philly, Detroit, and the Mets are plus 800, 850. The Yankees are plus 1,000. And then the rest of the teams, Toronto, Houston, Chicago, Seattle, Milwaukee, San Diego, and you are plus 1,100. You're plus 3,000. So you're 30-1. But the teams that are, 11-1, under 10% chance to win the World Series, they shouldn't invest. I mean,
well, so that's the other problem too, right?
That's what I'm saying. So, under John Henry's philosophy,
logic.
or the logic is, if you're not a World Series favorite, then there's no value in winning postseason games or trying to go for it or letting your players decide it on the field. It's just gross.
I mean, based on that list, the Dodgers are such a prohibitive favorite that no one should have.
No one. Nope. I don't like our odds.
No, don't even try.
I don't like our odds. That is just chicken bleep. And it's so them, and it's so analytical, and it's so, partly an excuse, too, to cheap out. Well, look at our odds. What's a playoff berth if you don't win it? And they know the value of it. You get the building buzzing. If you go on a run this year, even if you don't win it, it sets you up for next year. This is a year you knock on the door, and now next year, the expectation and frankly, you're one step closer to breaking through the door.
Yeah, there's more interest in the team during the offseason.
There's that, but I think your team is more. Don't you think making a run and just coming up short, it makes you better suited to win next year?
Yes.
With that experience, and it happens all the time. You'll lose and then you win.
Right, because
that's the way it works.
Because there's a human.
Literally happened with the Red Sox, 03 to 04.
I mean, it happens with a ton of teams.
It happened with the Bruins.
A ton of sports. That's kind of the way it often works.
Yeah, when you get close and lose, it can motivate you even further.
And gives you the experience, and it's just the way that it works. You'll lose first, and then you win. But if your owner's not even going to give you a chance to lose first, well, what's really the point of you investing as a fan? I'm sorry, Jimmy. Yes?
Well, the manager just told you they're not doing anything tomorrow.
What did he say?
Here you go.
If there's no more games before the deadline, how kind of curious are you to see, what the team's going to look like?
I got a birthday party tomorrow. Go to a birthday party with the kids and enjoy it and see what happens.
You won't be around Fenway tomorrow? Or?
No. It's my off day. And the kids, yeah.
Well,
going to a birthday party tomorrow. Shouldn't he be in the war room with Breslow and Sam Kennedy and evaluating this stuff? He's going to a birthday party? Are you kidding me?
This is just a job. It's not his life. It's just a job. I've come around on this. I think he should take all the time that he needs. Nothing's more important than family. So you blow out that birthday cake and you make sure that they get every candle.
Bring the kids to Fenway.
No. Nothing's more important than family, and this is just a job. Take all the time you need, Alex. Yes, miss?
I don't think he needs to be at the ballpark tomorrow.
What's he gonna add?
Yeah,
to
to me.
He wants to be a GM. Put him in the war room. He's got to manage the player. He's got to be there.
Yeah, but he's not the GM, and that decision.
He acts like it at times.
Well, okay, so that's different. That I would agree with, but I would say he doesn't need to be there. He's not the one making the calls, and if they need his input, they can reach him by phone. Like I don't. That part doesn't bother me.
Well, if I were him, I wouldn't. I would take Friday too, because nothing's. I'm not even kidding. I'm changing my whole tune on this. You're not going to get me. You're not going to aggregate me anymore, man. I'm going in the other. I've asked. I keep asking, because now I'm gonna pick it up in my life too. I'm done fighting this thing. I've never taken a sick day in 16 years. Here, I can't remember how many do we get, Jimmy? Here.
I think you with your contract probably about 30, 35.
Yeah.
No, I think it's like.
Those are remote days. I'm sorry.
It might be like it's 8 to 10 a year.
Oh, well, yeah.
Something like that.
You kiss my ass goodbye for those days.
I believe it or not, I don't use mine either.
You think I'm going to let the company pocket those? No, sirree. I did sick days, bereavement. I have changed my tune.
They do roll over too.
Good. Well, then I've got 16 years of rolled over sick days.
Well, I think there's a limit on how many years, but you can roll over like 3 or 4 years at a time. Something like that.
I don't feel I'm a little scratchy.
Because at one point I had like 25 of them.
And my daughter also got some gum stuck in her braces yesterday, so I'm going to have to take the day tomorrow. Nothing's more important than family.
Mike, I suggest be remote tomorrow and Friday.
Nothing's more important than family. And you got to be some kind of a-hole to prioritize. This is just a job. For Alex, it's just a job. Okay? So I'm taking it. If Martha could please come down with the company handbook, I'm going to start now looking. You're not aggregating me anymore on this. Alex, honestly, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I've changed my tune. All the time you need. Nothing's more important than family. This is just a job. I believe that sincerely. And you won't be seeing me for a couple of weeks between the sick days that I've accumulated and the gum stuck in my daughter's braces. I got to be with her. Nothing's more important than those moments with your family. And I'm taking it. So, F you all. You see me, you kiss my ass goodbye.
You promise?
Where were you, Mazza? What were you just about to say before Stu gave us that core cut? You're just about to say something.
I don't remember.
Me neither.
No, see, again, Jimmy interrupted me. I thought his job was to enhance talent.
They're not going to do anything. I'm not basing it on Core's birthday party. They're not doing anything. They're not doing. I told you this. They decided it 2 weeks ago. They heard the price on Joe Ryan and they said no shot, which is when you started talking about super pens and, look at how Lucas Giolito's pitching and look at Brian Bayo and look at, hey, they don't need a number two guy. These games are won in the bullpen anyway. And, you should see the prices. And that started 2 weeks ago, and I knew it then. They're not doing and they're doing donkey dong.
Okay, when you say they're doing nothing, you mean nothing of consequence.
Nothing of consequence. How I define it, and it's a very low bar because I don't know anybody, but whoever they bring home tomorrow, I will have never heard of.
Super pen.
Okay, so it'll be some sort of, the baseball people will know.
Try to go super pen.
You, me, we will. I say you out there, John Q. Public, and me will never have heard of the person. That's who they're going to bring home.
By the way, after watching Jordan Hicks the other night, I'm coming around on the super pen. I don't want that guy near the game again. Holy crap.
But where we were, this is on John Henry. And John Henry, just like the rest of the sport, and certainly his organization, doesn't watch the games, doesn't care that it's played by human beings. He just looks at the fan graphs and the Pythagorean equation and the World Series probabilities, and he sees his team at under 5% and says, nope, the numbers don't add up. And he believes that, and it's also a wonderful excuse to be a cheapskate. Look at the probabilities. Look at the projections. It's a waste to throw good money after bad. This isn't the year, and this is why you're getting Jordan Hicks shoved down your throat and the other kid that they traded for, who I think is going to pitch on Friday, and that's going to be your deadline. The trash you got back for Rafi Devers. Meanwhile, Nesson keeps posting stories about how the Giants have gone in the toilet. They posted another one today.
They traded away a guy today, didn't they? One of their relievers?
They've lost something like 11 to 13. Like
the Giants, yeah.
They're in like a legit tailspin.
They got Devers-itis.
And Nesson is just whatever. Nesson is so you have that. You have that, folks. Your team's going to do nothing. They don't really care if they're making the postseason or not. You continue to pay the highest ticket prices in the sport. You get gouged through the nose for that ridiculous app and that product. You aren't going to do anything. Your owner doesn't really care if he makes a postseason or not. But the Giants are going into the toilet. Doesn't that make you feel better? Does that make you the money's better spent?
The cockles of my heart.
I mean,
it warms the cockles of my heart.
I got a birthday coming up next week. I'm going to take a week. What do I get? What does the company holiday say? Company handbook say about my birthday?
Well, I can tell you this: if your
I must get a personal day for something.
I think if your birthday is the day I think it is, you'll be happy to know that I am also taking off your birthday.
Well, I'm taking it. I'm taking them all. I would like. Could you get Martha to bring the company handbook down here, please? I am now beginning. I've told you. I've turned over a new leaf. I'm not even making this.
But your birthday is not a holiday.
Oh, it is in my house. Yeah, and nothing's more important than family, Mazz.
You know, some companies give you your birthday as a holiday.
They do?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know that?
I think that's a great move.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I think that's wonderful.
Murray, you've heard that, haven't you?
Because you know why?
That's awesome.
Nothing's more important than your family and you and your mental health and that all that is. So that's your day. You take it, sister.
But our company's not one of them.
No, I know.
We get a floater.